There is an actor who captivated numerous fans with a noble appearance and a wistful gaze. Starting as a singer and achieving significant success as a film actor, this man suddenly left us, leaving a profound shock to the world. Today, I will walk you through the life of Jang Kook-young, who left us as if it were a lie. Jang Kook-young was born on September 12, 1956, in Hong Kong, as the youngest of 10 siblings. His father was a successful businessman in the fashion industry, known as the Textile King of Hong Kong, supplying fabrics to Hollywood figures like Marlon Brando and Alfred Hitchcock. However, his family life was filled with discord due to his father's inability to control his emotions. Observing his father's polygamous relationships, Jang Kook-young developed strong reservations about marriage. The challenging family environment, coupled with his mother's struggle with depression, led Jang to grow up in loneliness. With a significant age gap from his elder siblings, this lack of parental love profoundly influenced his introverted and sensitive personality from a young age. Subsequently, Jang Kook-young went to the UK for solo studies around the age of 12, where he immersed himself in music by studying the soundtrack of Romeo and Juliet, and developed an interest in foreign films. 0146. While in the UK, he worked as a bartender on weekends, and sang in a restaurant operated by relatives. During this period, he became deeply enamored with the film Gone with the Wind, drawing inspiration from the protagonist, Leslie Howard. He chose the name, Leslie, as his English name, considering it a gender-neutral name fitting for all women. Later, Jang Kook-young enrolled at Leeds University and took textile studies. However, a year later, his father's sudden paralysis due to alcoholism led him to return to Hong Kong upon his father's request. Struggling to adapt, Jang Kook-young started living on his own, working as a salesman for Levi's when he was unsure about his direction. During this time, he formed a band with high school friends and began singing, ultimately participating in the RTB Asia Singing Contest in 1977. While other members didn't make it far, Jang Kook-young reached the final round, securing second place with the song American Pie. This marked the beginning of his entertainment career, signing with a new agency and achieving his first significant success by remaking a Japanese song, Funky Monkey, in 1980. However, the early years were not smooth. The Hong Kong entertainment industry was influenced by the active presence of the triads, and Jang Kook-young faced coercion from the triads to star in the film, Hong Lu Chun Sang Chun. Despite releasing 3 albums, they all failed commercially, and critics harshly commented on his chicken-like voice. The lukewarm reception continued even during a festival appearance. After spending about 6 to 7 years in obscurity, he encountered a turning point when he became the manager of singer Jin Chook-kwan. Signing with another record label, Jang Kook-young achieved significant success with the remake of the Japanese song, Pong Gai Siop J. Around 1984, his acting career gained momentum with the film, Young Cops, and he was nominated for Best Actor at the Hong Kong Film Awards for his role in Young Cops in 1985. The real breakthrough came in 1987 with the release of the album, Gas in the Summer Room, which became his best-selling album. Simultaneously, he starred in the film, Royal Warriors, solidifying his status as a top artist in Hong Kong. His success continued with hits like Carefree, Sleep, and OST contributions to movies like Dances with the Dragon and A Better Tomorrow. Jang Kook-young was considered a rival to Alan Tam, and became one of the three kings of the Chinese pop music scene in the late 80s and early 90s. His fame extended to acting, and in 1986, he starred in Happy Together, a romantic film set in a club where he played a DJ. The real pinnacle of his acting career came in 1987 with the film A Better Tomorrow, breaking Hong Kong's box office records and making Jang Kook-young's song True Colors a massive hit. Subsequently, he held successful concerts, drawing over 250,000 spectators in Hong Kong, and embarking on a world tour. Known for his introverted and reserved nature, Jang Kook-young was praised for his kindness and good manners, gaining even more popularity. However, in 1989, the Tiananmen Square protests led many artists to retire and emigrate to Western countries. Jang Kook-young, known for his outspoken nature, criticized the Chinese government during a Tokyo concert, causing controversy. Moreover, a tragic incident occurred where a fan of Jang Kook-young died while fighting with a fan of Alan Tam. Facing intense media scrutiny, Jang Kook-young decided to retire abruptly in 1989 and immigrated to Canada with his close friend Dang Hak-dok. In Canada, expecting a quiet life, Jang Kook-young continued his career in the film industry, even though he officially retired from singing, collaborating with director Chu Chong-min on the film Nowhere to Hide. He received positive reviews. However, a series of misfortunes, including Chu Chong-min's arrest for corruption and a failed movie project, left Jang Kook-young disheartened. In 1990, Jang Kook-young made his directorial debut with the film Abnormal Crisis, but it faced commercial failure despite critical acclaim. Despite facing challenges, Jang Kook-young's acting career reached its peak in 1993 with the film The Age of Heroes, which won the Golden Palm at the Cannes Film Festival. Jang Kook-young continued to act in various films, including The Phantom Lover, Ashes of Time, and Happy Together. Simultaneously, he made a surprising comeback as a singer in 1995 with the album Gun Singer. His last concert tour, Passion Tour, from 2000 to 2001, showcased a different side of Jang Kook-young, breaking away from his established image. Despite initial criticism, the tour received widespread acclaim worldwide. Unfortunately, it was his last, as his sudden death shocked the world in April 2003. Jang Kook-young, residing on the 24th floor of the Mandarin Oriental Hotel, took his own life at the age of 46. Initially met with disbelief, the news of his death